Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the course CHEM 271, which is about the quantum chemistry, and it is 3 credit hour course. First, I'm going to introduce myself about my academic qualification, starting from the BS to the postdoctorate. I have done 2 postdoctorate. One is from Brazil, and second one is Malaysia on a fellowship awarded by class Italy. And this is my professional experience starting from 2000 at the Department of Chemistry, University of Karachi, and then I moved to the PCSIR, PCST Islamabad, and then GC University Lahore, and currently I am working at the Fermentation College, Untitled University Lahore. I have more than 20 years professional experience. These are my some awards which are mentioned over here. Starting from my academic career, I received the 3 gold medals and the distinction and merit certificates during my BS and MSc study at the University of Karachi. And these are some of the international awards I received throughout the world. And there are other gold medals and the innovation awards I received on my academic and research profiles. This is my research profile mentioning the research papers, citations, and the book published, US patents, and I have presented more than 100 papers in the national and international conferences, and supervised more than 50 MPhil PhD research theses and many other BS honor theses as well. And if you want to further explore about my academics and the research profile, you may go to these websites through which you can further get the information regarding me. Now moving to the course description, this is the quantum chemistry, and some basic course content is given over here. And this is about the quantum mechanics and the Schrodinger wave equation, and quantum mechanical systems, particle in one-dimensional box, rigid rotor, or whatever the variation principle and Huckel method. But the one of the very important information which I want to give you, if you do not have a strong mathematic background, so don't worry about this one. This is my duty. This is the duty of the teacher or the instructor to clear all concepts. So it doesn't matter you have the strong mathematical background. If you don't have, then I also encourage you to opt this course, because wherever it is necessary, I will clear first all the concepts, and then I will move to the selected topic. So there is no need to worry about the course. For the requirement, actually we will teach on-site face-to-face class, and in case there is the lockdown due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and then we will move to the online classes as per the university instructions, and then we will use the Zoom or the Microsoft Team, and I will record the lecture, and I will also take the online classes. So for the students, in this case, having the limited internet connectivity, I will be posting all the material on the Moodle, which is our main mode of instruction, along with the printed materials, and all information will be given in the Moodle. These are the course objectives. By the end of the course, you will be able to learn about the basic concepts of the quantum chemistry, and then the calculation involved in this one, the wave-like property or the particle-like properties of the wave. And then we will move to the further movement of the particle in the 1 dimension, 2 dimension, and the 3-dimensional form. And this is important one objective to explore the commercial applications of the quantum chemistry. So this is not only the theoretical, actually the knowledge you will learn through this course, you can apply on the several projects to which are ready to be commercialized. So this course will help you to understand the very important calculations for the projects. So coming to the detail of the contents. So as I have explained before, we will start very basic information. Actually, this quantum chemistry is going to originate a lot of the spectroscopic techniques. So like UV visible, IR, or the microwaves. So actually this topic will help you to understand what is the theory behind this one, how you are using the different spectroscopy techniques, and what is the the theory behind all these techniques. And I will be going to cover all this basic information so that it will help you to understand the basic and the fundamental principles behind this one. And then we will move to the Schrodinger wave equation, about the finding the probability of finding the particle. We will discuss about the wave function and probability of the finding the particle in a both way, and how can you calculate the kinetic energy in the quantized form. This is very important, and the potential energy as well. After this one, we will discuss the particle in one-dimensional box. Actually, from your mid till the end, there are the three types of the movement. One is the translational movement of the particle, and it may be in the one-dimensional, two-dimensional, or the three-dimensional box. And then it is the vibrational movement and the rotational movement. So actually, I will discuss during the course about this movement. And the first one, which is the particle in one-dimensional box, this is very important because after learning this, you can calculate the lambda max of the organic molecules, because translation movement, actually it is the transition of the particle means the electron from one energy level to another energy level. And this is going to originate the UV visible spectroscopy. And then there is the vibrational movement. Vibrational is going to originate the infrared spectroscopy, in which you can find out the vibrational movement of the different groups, or you can characterize the functional group by using this technique. And then we will move to the rotational movement. Rotational movement actually originate the it is in the range of the microwaves, and microwaves is going to originate the Raman spectroscopy, and this is also very important. And at the end, and during the course, actually predicting the chemical properties of the particles at the atomic level is the big challenge. And I'm going to connect this property with the entrepreneurship. That means how this course is going to help you helps toward the entrepreneurship, and particularly this you will able to learn the role of the quantum chemistry in characterization of the nanomaterials which are used for the startup projects. And I will connect to make this course as an interesting to cover up all these things. Now, these are the books. I will give you the soft copy of these books. Notes will be available. And now I'm going to focus on the assessment or your participation during the course. And this is your class participation. Class participation is very important. And I encourage the student to ask the questions so that you can learn the course in a better way. So this is the for your assessment. I will give you I may give you the MCQs, short questions, or some of the subjective questions. And your breakup will be the quizzes, assignment come presentation. Maybe it depends on the availability of the time, and the midterm, final, and your class participation. So 100% total worth of 100% the breakup is given over here. And assignment is very important in this case, and I have already given the criteria for the evaluation of the assignment. Let's suppose if it is the 10 marks, and the 10 marks are divided into 5, 3, and 2 with the weightage of the 50%, 30%, and the 20%. So all criteria is given over here. So you will not lose your marks while during the evaluation. So lastly, as I said before, class participation is important, and I have actually reserved 5 marks for your class participation, and I encourage you to ask the question, because by asking the question you will be able to learn actually the main objective of this course. And not only during the class, I always encourage out of the class study, and because I will give you the assignments or the exercise which you will solve at home. And if you feel any of the difficulty, you are most welcome to discuss out of the class as well. And this is all about the course, which is the 271.